Alrighty, are we live or is it actually working this time? Okay, so that was the second time I played that song and the second time we tried to get this all set up. Is everybody hearing me? If anyone is there, can you go ahead and comment that you're hearing us, because we were having some trouble with the live sound. For whatever reason, the sound wasn't working. There's always something. I always think I got it figured out this time. We're gonna get through it. We're not gonna have any technical difficulties, but I think this is episode 10, and we've had a technical difficulty every single time we tried to do this. But anyway, we're gonna be taking some requests. I'm gonna keep playing. If you have a request, a hymn request, please put it in the comments, and then my sister, who is behind the camera, is gonna let me know what your requests are, and we'll see if we can't play them. So I believe we got one request on Facebook. Oh, right, Leah?
Yes.
Okay, and that was?
I'll fly away.
Were you able to find the page for that one?
No, with all the technical difficulties, I did not have a chance.
All right, so we were running around. The request that we're gonna be doing is I'll Fly Away. Also, you'll notice if you've watched some of our other lives, we changed the little camera angles just to let you be able to see more. So hope you guys enjoy this camera angle. I don't think it's in here.
No, I do not see it.
Okay, it's not in here, but I'm gonna play I'll Fly Away if I can get it in my head. I've got To God Be the Glory running through my head right now for how many times I played it. So, okay, here's I'll Fly Away. Entirely by memory. Hope that was a good version. Did we get any other requests? Okay,
Nope.
That's fine. I'll go ahead and start playing through some of the songs that I found in the book that catch my attention. Right now I'm at Calvary, so I'll go ahead and play at Calvary. If you have a hymn request, go ahead and put it in the comments, and then my sister will read them and I'll play them as best as I can.
Jeremiah Wilkins with like Victory in Jesus, 243.
Okay. Don't know if you heard, but we had a request for 243 Victory in Jesus. So I'm going to go ahead and play that. Any other ones?
Nope.
Not at this moment. Okay. That's all right. I was going to go ahead and play There Is a Fountain. We played this one on Sunday here at church. So I'm going to play There Is a Fountain.
great thou art.
How great thou art. Woo! I think it should be in the back somewhere.
I don't see it in the index.
Trying to think. Oh, that is great is thy faithfulness. I ain't thinking of okay. Let me see if I can't find it in this other book that I have here. Real quick. I don't really read music per se. I can, and that's generally why I like to have it, especially with a song like How Great Thou Art. Especially when it's a little bit more difficult and it's something, and I tend to get lost in a song, so a lot of times I'll look at the words. All right, so I'm gonna try this one. It's been a while since I've played this one, and can't promise that it'll be great, but I will give it a try. Let me make sure I'm in the right key. but I think it got stronger as we went. Any more requests?
What a friend we have in Jesus, 355.
355. Now the question always is with this song, with me, is am I going to play it fast or am I going to play it slow? What a friend we have in Jesus. Any other requests?
Nope.
Not yet? That's okay. Alrighty. What else can we find to play? I believe today in our family devotions, let me see if I can find it, we sang I Surrender All. And I Surrender All is one of my favorite songs. I don't know, it's just a song that's really touched my heart over the years, and one that always reminds me of all of the times that the Lord has asked me to give something to Him, and I've been able to give it to Him. Sometimes it's taken a while to get there. I'm a very stubborn, slow person when it comes to that, but I do really enjoy it, and I do know that giving it to the Lord and letting Him use you and surrendering whatever it is to Him, you'll always be better off for doing it than if you kept it around. So, all to Jesus I surrender.
to Jesus, 351.
351. Okay. Tell it to Jesus. Are you weary or heavy? It is. Jesus. Those two songs went very, very well together. Well, one was fast, one was slow, but the themes behind them both went very well together. Was there any other requests, Aaliyah?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Let me see what time it is. Alright, it's 7:33. We started a little later today. So I think if you have any more requests, go ahead and put them in the comments. We'll play until the requests are done. But I'm gonna find the Haven of Rest. I'm gonna play that. If there's more requests, you can go ahead and put them in the comments and we'll play. Those. Is it under the Haven of Rest? I don't have the T page on here. Hey, can you find the Haven of Rest? I guess I'll play a different one in between. But if we have any other requests, you can go ahead and put it. I do want to play the Haven of Rest because I don't know why, but that's been on my mind and on my heart. So I'm going to play that one. But before that, let's do that one's a little bit. Let's do I Am Resolved. Again, going with our theme. find that, or do we have another request?
The Haven Arrest is 138, and we do have another request. I just have to find the page number.
Okay, I'll play the Haven Arrest, and you can find the page number. 135?
8.
138. How lovely it is to have an assistant to go and find things for you. I'm at 128. You would think after the amount of times I asked her what the page number was, I would actually know what page it was. 138. All right, see how this goes. Of I was doing really good and then I got lost and had a big old problem and couldn't figure out where I was and then kind of had to reset. So that you said we had another request.
We have 2.
Okay, that's fine.
First one is It Is Well, 145.
145. Okay. I will play for as long as there are more requests coming in. I love to play. I just don't want to bore anyone and keep everybody here because I know some people are friends, so I know that they tune in, they watch, and that kind of stuff. I love playing the piano. I love doing this kind of stuff. And I love to hear your guys' requests and everything. I just don't want to bore anybody. So.
Jesus Paid It All 3.
Jesus Paid It All, page 3. I liked playing it as well there. I like to play that song. I'm always scared to play it a little bit, just because I don't want to mess it up, because I know it is a very beautiful song and it has a lot of moving parts to it. I don't like messing it up, but I do like to play it, and I like to play a little bit with the tempo, with the sounds of it, and I kind of like to play around a little bit with the dynamics to it, so how soft or how loud it is, just because I like to pretend like I've got a bunch of people in the background singing along with the music, and then having the girls part, the soprano and alto part, and then having the bass and the tenor parts down at the bottom. So I enjoy that. So that was a lot of fun. And it was kind of fun just to play it and not have to worry or not care necessarily about making mistakes. So Jesus Paid It All.
Do you know Consider the Lilies? It was one of the requests.
Okay, so I know the song, and I believe the song. I know the song that I believe that they're trying to get to sing, but I don't think it's in this book. First of all,
It's
okay.
not.
And I don't know it well enough to play it from memory, but I can put it down on my list to learn and practice. I think I know the song. I believe I know the song that they're talking about, but I only know like a phrase of it from the top of my head. So I can maybe look into seeing that one. So sorry, kid. That is one request. That is a little bit of the problem with playing by ear primarily. Is sometimes you know them and sometimes you don't. And when you don't, you really don't. I am learning how to read music a little bit, but I don't even think we have it in our book, so I don't think so. Sorry about that. And were there any more requests? Okay, that was the end. All right, so we need a good song to end up. Oh, I know the perfect one. I know the perfect end one. I actually think is that the one that Dad sings? Consider the Lilies?
It is.
Why in the world I can't, I think my dad sings that song and has sung that song, but I can't get the tune in my head.
Me either. I only know this song because I remember reading in my Bible and then Dad singing it.
Yeah.
the next
Because it's
time.
actually written after a actual part in the Bible, an actual verse in the Bible.
It is. It was in
Yeah.
Matthew or something.
I don't even know what key to. I'm sorry. I think I do know the song, and I will look into learning that one. And for some reason, I cannot get it in my head. I really think we've actually sang this song with my dad, and I can't even get it in my head. I don't know why. Again, problem. Either I have too much going on in my brain, or I don't have enough. That's always my problem. Trying to find the song. Can you, I think it's 63. 63. What a day that will be. So we'll do what, wait, that wasn't the one I was thinking of. We'll just do what a day will that, day that will be, because that's the one I turned to. We'll do what day that will be. Sorry, there was a long talking bit, but what a day that will be. If you do have a request, go ahead and put it in the comments, and again, I'll play for as long as you guys have requests. I just don't want to take too much of your guys' time, but I will play what a day that will be, and if that's it, then that'll be the end, and we will say goodbye until next time.
Somebody would like to hear a song that you are practicing.
A song that I am practicing. Song that I am practicing. Well, a song that I am practicing, I'm working on practicing. Let me see if I can remember the name of it. It's back here someplace. I mean, I'm practicing Nothing But the Blood, which is one I've played a lot of times, but I am practicing a arrangement for it. I don't have that book with me at the moment, so I couldn't play the arrangement that I've been practicing, but it's not It Will Be Worth It All. It's My Anchor Holds. Can you find My Anchor Holds? I said I was going to practice it, and I did a little bit, so this
134.
134. Okay, so this is My Anchor Holds, and this one is again one of those songs like It Is Well With My Soul that I hesitate playing because I don't want to mess it up, but I also love playing because it's really beautiful and that kind of stuff. So this is one of the songs that I'm practicing currently. So bear in mind that I am practicing it, so it may not come come out quite the way that it's supposed to. Okay. Obviously, I need a whole lot more practice on it because that was a little rough in some places. But I am learning. I like I kind of like how it is kind of like a storm kind of, and it goes. I like that part of it. So that's one of the reasons I like to play the song, but also one of the reasons why it's one of the most difficult songs that I do, because I actually have to like look at the music at the same time. So that's a song that I've been practicing. Was there anything else? All right then. I am super duper thankful. Thank you guys for tuning in and so many requests. I mean, I'm looking at the clock up there and it's 7:56. I mean, we've been doing it for almost 50 minutes. I think that's the longest we've had in a while. So thank you everybody for all the requests. Obviously, to God be the glory in everything that's said and done, and thank you so much. I appreciate all the requests, just because I don't know, I don't do it because I'm proud of it, but more like it just makes, I don't know, it just makes my day to know that my music isn't that terrible that people still want to request and that kind of stuff. So thank you for being here. Thank you for everything, for the requests and for tuning in. If you could, never mind, never mind, random thought moment. But thank you for being here. We will see you again next week. So till we meet again, whether here or in the